My cousin and me. My cousin and me. My cousin and me. My cousin and me.
What's up, party people? Welcome to My Cousin and Me, the weekly podcast where we shoot the shit, bat the breeze, chew the fat, shoot the bull, and chase a buzz. You're listening to episode number 2. I'm Dennis Fabricanti, and alongside me is my fellow conspirator, partner in crime, Mike DeCamos. What's going on, Mike?
What's happening, everybody?
Yo.
Welcome back to episode 2
Woo!
of My Cousin and Me podcast.
Damn.
Like Mike DeCamos. Hope you all had a great fucking week. Mine was a big pile of shit.
Uh-oh, what
but
happened?
That's life. What are you gonna do?
What happened,
What are you
Mike?
gonna do? Let's get into it.
What
What
are
are
you
you
gonna
gonna do? That's life. That's the cards you get dealt. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, so what happened? What happened this week?
Just work. Contractors busting balls.
Work sucks.
Work fucking sucks. The working man's a sucker. Yeah, it's life, you know. I'm a slave to the money. I'm a slave to the money.
Hey, aren't we
You know,
all?
I'm that Monday through Friday guy. I
Hey,
can't
God
stand
bless.
it. Let's
Cheers.
go. But
Salute.
that's it. Friday. You know, once I fucking hit 87 North at 3 o'clock p.m., I'm ready to come shoot
That's
a fucking.
it.
That's it. Let's go.
Balls to the wall, right?
That's what we're doing.
You know what I mean? Fucking
what
A,
I'm at.
dude. Well, it is Friday. The weather is nice. It felt like spring today,
Dude,
huh?
50,
Holy
50
shit.
and sunny in February.
Dude, I was
will-
ready to just like, do some fucking backflips.
I had that awkward. I had my jacket on. I'm taking it off. I'm putting my window down.
Yep.
The heat on. The heat warmers on. This,
Yep.
that. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do right
I
now.
know. I left for work at like 7 o'clock this morning, 7:15. I was like blowing into my hands like an idiot, like I'm in Alaska. And then I leave for work and I'm like sweating in my jacket. I'm like, what is this? But
Dude, I'll take it.
me too,
Bring
man.
on fucking climate change.
Fucking
dude.
global warming. It's a beautiful thing, huh? About to throw more TVs into the fucking ocean,
Hey,
right?
we're here for a good time, not a long time. What are
If
you gonna
that's
do?
all it takes is throwing some TVs into the ocean just to get some warm weather, hey, bring it on. I'm going to go to Best Buy tomorrow. Save the ocean.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
But yeah, it was a good week, man. It was a good week. And I'll tell you what, man. I drive all around Westchester
Yeah.
for work, and I eat all these fucking great delis.
Oh, yeah.
And it had me thinking, like, the best delis are the ones you fucking can't get to. They're
Right.
always, like, on a corner of a street. Like, I'm not talking about parking. I'm talking about, like, even like if you pass the deli and like it's just like a one way, you're like, it's gonna take me 10 minutes.
It's
just
like,
to go
don't
back.
they want business?
But like they know they're usually cheap fucks, and
Yeah.
they just know the food's that good
Yeah.
that they don't need to bail the parking lot.
Yep.
So I'm like, that's how you know a deli's good.
Dude, a good deli has that smell. Like that, like,
Fucking-
I don't know. It smells
that
like a.
meat.
Like,
It smells like wet dog paws when you walk in. It smells like wet. Like you ever open a jar of Superside? It smells like wet dog paws, and it's fucking delicious.
yo, that's so true, though. They got like the meats hanging. They got like.
Oh, when you
They
see.
got the Blessed Mother in the back. Like,
When you
if a place
see-
has a Blessed Mother and like Jesus, like pictures, you
Oh,
know you're getting a good sandwich.
golden. If your arteries are getting clogged just looking at the meats hanging, you're
Oh
gonna have
my
a good
god!
fucking day.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But when I see the Catholic saints and everything, I'm like, oh, thank
yeah.
God, I'm gonna eat good today.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was a right week. You know, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. Here
Yeah.
we are for episode 2.
Episode 2. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed episode 1.
Yeah, thank you everybody for the support all week.
Yeah.
Man, people were loving that video. That
Yeah,
trailer video was
little
great.
trailer. Having a little
awesome.
fun there with the video editing.
That's it, man.
But yeah, we hope you guys liked episode 1. If you're here for episode 2, then yeah, I guess we got you.
That's it. And like going back to the '90s, last episode.
Yeah.
I was driving back. Everybody from the Hudson Valley. I was driving past the Duchess Mall, and I was like,
Oh my god,
why is nobody doing anything with the Duchess Mall?
dude!
It's so much fucking potential.
I've been saying that for years.
Remember when they were gonna do Six Flags?
I was just talking about that last week with
What
somebody.
the fuck was that? Was that a real thing?
That was, I think, that was like proposed or something.
Right.
They would have never let it happen.
But I drove by and I was like, I want to fucking invest my money into this place and I want to like recreate Studio 54 and just have a fucking baller club.
Dude, imagine.
Because there's no clubs around here. There's no bars, no clubs.
No. It's impossible to get anything passed through that town. Like
You can't with permits and shit, right?
Let alone a Six Flags. Imagine a fucking roller coaster. Like
I was
like,
going to say, It's too small for that.
Imagine the traffic down there.
God.
Fuck that, man. Like, the traffic's bad because there's a fucking Dairy Queen.
It
let
would have
alone
been. It would have. And then you got Splashdown right down the road.
Oh, dude, I worked at Splashdown back in the day.
Oh my.
Dude, I worked there when I was like 6. I had to get dropped off. I had like my learner's permit. I would practice driving to fucking work. My mom would drop me off, and that was the day I realized I fucking hate working for somebody. I fucking hate those jobs. Dude, I had like my whistle.
That's when you realized
I would sit at the top of a fucking slide with a whistle, and I would just tell kids to go for 8 hours. I'd see their little fucking noggin hit the red line, and I'd be like, go.
Yo,
Go. For 8 hours. Dude, one Sunday, I'll never forget it. I stood in the lazy fucking river. So like
the lazy river.
The water's
That
constantly
was
going.
the best, though.
And I just had to hand tubes to people.
Yeah.
No sunscreen, nothing.
Right.
Dude, I got out of there. I was in there for about 6 hours. First of all, my legs were all like wobbly because the fucking water kept going.
Yeah.
So I felt like I
So
was
wait, you would do 6-hour shifts?
6 hours in that fucking water, yeah.
Fucking
And I'd get like a 15-minute break. Dude, my back and shoulders were like a lobster. If I get like skin cancer one day, it's because of that one fucking day at Splashdown. That shithole park. Sorry if anybody is listening who owns it, but I think it changed over owners since then.
I was going to say, I went with my nieces and my sister, like, I think it was like 2 summers ago.
They got,
and like they added some shit
They
there.
got like good shit there
It's
now.
pretty nice. Yeah.
Dude, I went there one day when I was like, I'm ashamed to say it, like probably 25.
Yeah.
It was a hot day. We were like, let's just go to fucking Splashdown.
That's a fucking water park.
Dude,
you know?
so we went. I went down like the old school slides. I
Right.
went down the fucking like new half pipe they got there. I'll
Right.
never do that again. Fuck that.
it just goes like one fucking
Dude, they have
swoop.
this slide that like you actually go down on a tube.
Oh, okay.
You can do doubles or single. And so
Right.
we're all standing at the deck. We're like ready to go. And the guy that goes behind in front of us
Right.
is this big boy. Big boy. And his girlfriend.
Probably wearing a Speedo. They love it.
No, dude, he was wearing like a big like XXXL t-shirt, you know, and him and his girl go, he's behind her, and then they all of a sudden you see them hit the drop and
Yeah.
they disappear into the tunnel. And everybody on the deck that's waiting to go is like so curious to see what's about to happen here. So we're all like looking, we're like, oh shit. All of a sudden they come out of the tunnel,
Yeah.
upside down.
Oh my
They
God.
hit the water, the pool at the end, and this dude comes up out of the water like so confused, looking up at everybody.
He doesn't even know where he is.
Everybody's like, "Oh shit!" No, we were like, "Oh my god!" Like the thing was upside down. The girl was like missing.
It's like when you go to the beach and you get crushed like during like at a wave. Like I love riding waves.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, actually, as I got older, I'm scared shit of the ocean. But
Hate the ocean.
as I got older and watched Shark Week and shit. But when I was a kid, I would fucking go in the water like I was a fish. I would
Yeah.
fucking love it. But now you get rocked by one of those waves, and like you know those waves you get rocked and you don't know where the fuck you are.
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
up and you're like, did anybody see that? I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know what's going on here. Like, you just don't know what's going on. You pick up your fucking trunks. You're like, ah, fuck.
dude, fucking been there,
Oh,
there,
man,
dude.
but,
It's fun though, you know.
It's
but
a good time. It's a good
But
time.
as you get older, you get like neurotic with that kind of shit.
Oh, of course,
That's how I
yeah.
am with all that. Roller coasters.
Well, yeah,
I can't do roller coasters anymore.
You have the fear sets in as you get older, which is fucking mind blowing. When you're
Yeah.
a kid, you're not scared of anything.
Anything.
You're not scared. My nieces,
Anything.
they have bigger balls than me.
Yeah.
They just fucking do everything.
Dude.
I'm like, oh, I don't know. Is there, is there a stingray in the water? Is there a jellyfish?
Dude, that's how I am. I'm like, oh, what just touched my foot?
No, it's like, oh,
Yeah, I hate it.
God, it's terrible.
You can't see.
It's terrible. Man.
But like roller coasters, when I was a kid, like they could have just put like a fucking regular like busted ass seatbelt on me. I would have been fine. Now I'm like, I get on, I'm like checking the thing. I'm like, oh no. That's just my phone.
Dude, I went
Like,
to
holy shit.
I went to Six Flags with my ex actually.
That's my mic.
Ooh,
hello. Yeah. Just trying to wake you up if you ain't listening.
I went to
Don't fall asleep at the wheel if you're listening to this in the car.
No, I was gonna say I went to Six Flags with my ex like a couple years ago, and like we first started dating, so I was like, all right, I gotta be like a tough guy at this park, like not let her know that
Yeah.
I'm like scared shit of fucking roller. She's like,
Yeah.
you wanna go on King the Cow? I was like, I don't know, the line's been pretty long there. You wanna go fucking Batman again? I could do that one again. Let's just do the simple one,
Dude, I've been there. I did King the Car. It's fucking nuts.
It's like a 2-second ride, right? Like you just
Dude,
go
it's
up
like
two
it's like
seconds.
60 seconds if that. They say on a clear day you can see the skyline of Manhattan at the top.
I can't do heights, man.
Dude, I sat in the back row, the very last row. When that thing shot you, it goes like 0 to like, I don't fucking know, 160 in like 2 seconds.
I'm getting a Xanax just hearing that.
I just saw heads up ahead of me, and I was like, oh, God. And then we get to the top, and then once you go down, I was just like, holy what a feeling. But
I gotta say, though, once you get off it, that rush.
dude,
is
you're like
wild.
shaking. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, you're like,
This is great.
that was nice.
Let's do it again. Meanwhile, you gotta wait another fucking 2.5 hours to do it again.
It's the fucking fear, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah, man. So you were telling me yesterday how you fucking hate spam calls.
oh, dude,
Which I get a lot.
all week I've been getting spam calls left and right.
Which I'm sure everybody
347
listening
numbers.
can't stand.
You know, now Verizon does a thing where like they'll show you like it says potential spam, so it's
Yeah.
like I know it's spam, you know,
Right,
whatever.
right.
But sometimes you just get like a random number. I'm like, what if this is like a job I applied for? What if
Right,
this is like
right. You never know.
What if this is somebody like reaching out in an emergency? Like they don't have their cell phone, they're calling from their work number. You never
Right.
know. Like
Right.
sometimes like weird shit happens.
Right.
So I get this 347 number. I'm like, whatever. If they're gonna try to get in contact with me, they'll leave me a message.
Yeah.
They'll text me. The call goes through. Whatever. So I'm just on the computer doing some shit. All of a sudden, immediately, I get another fucking call from the same number. I'm like,
Back to back?
What is this? Back to back. Like didn't even skip a beat.
Yeah. So that's how you know it might be something real.
I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah.
But again, I fucking ignored it. Whatever. I'm not going to answer this. Leave me a
Right.
message or,
Right.
or text me. Again, another number, another call. I was like, holy shit. So I pick up and I go, because I was like, it's probably spam. But so I went, how can I help you?
Yeah.
Like stern. How can I help you? And on the other end, I just hear, like, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, can I help you? And I just hung up. I was like, fuck this shit. 20 minutes later, the number calls back. I don't answer.
Right.
I'm like, fuck this.
Right.
Another 20 minutes. So this is the 5th call now I'm getting for the day.
Now
With-
I start thinking somebody fucking with me.
Dude,
That
I'm
many
like,
calls.
yo, what is up with this? So I
Right.
go, you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah.
I pick up the phone
Right.
and I just start going like I was the guy in Men in Black. Like the little alien on his last breath. The galaxy is on Orion's
You know
belt.
what? To be honest, I've never seen Men in Black.
What?
I've never seen Men in Black.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Should we shut the episode off?
No. You're lying.
I've never seen Men in Black.
Dude,
Is
we're
that
gonna
crazy?
have a Will Smith weekend.
I was gonna
gotta
say,
watch Bad
did you
Boys
watch
2?
Bad Boys 2?
I haven't. No,
Listen
I'm waiting
to
for
that.
you, bro.
Look at that. Last episode, I told you to watch it. You didn't fucking listen to me.
Dude, you've never
I know.
seen Men in fucking Black?
And you know what's crazy? I like sing the song like I've seen it. Like I fake it. I'm like, here come. Yeah, and I sing it like I'm like, yeah, Men in Black.
The good guys dressed in black.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, and I've never seen it.
Dude, how about Will Smith and his raps, man?
Oh, he was the best. he was the worst, but he was the best.
He's like, you got a Prada bag with a lot of stuff in it. Like, what?
Lotta gotta, don't curse, and your mother, lotta. My mother's gonna hear it.
Dude,
but-
that dude is worth fucking probably billions. Like,
I know,
like-
and he made the worst music, but he made the best music.
and look at us. Look at us. We're in my fucking attic. Like two schmucks with two microphones.
Like fucking Will Smith didn't do shit. I'm like,
I got a fucking camera set up. I'm like, hey, how you doing? How you been? I'm like drinking on a Friday night, like a fucking.
that's what we do, man. We judge everybody. It's like when you watch the Victoria's Secret model fucking fashion. You're like, look at this bitch. Like if you're watching it with a girl,
Yeah.
like look at this bitch as they're like fucking crushing Cheetos and it's
Yeah.
like sitting watching, judging. That's what we
Dude.
do. We judge everybody.
It's insane. It's
That's
insane.
what we
but
do.
that's
That's it, man.
I don't
That's
know.
it. You know what I was thinking about the other day? I started thinking, if I didn't have my iPhone, could I get through life? And if I didn't have like Uber, my banking, like you do everything through your iPhone.
Yeah.
But I wish I can go back to the days of having a fucking Nextel. Because
Dude.
the Nextel was the best.
Do the bleeps.
The bleeps were the fucking best. If you had, it started off with the I-90.
Yeah.
That was like the sleek one.
Right.
And then it went to like the I-95.
I-95.
And then if you have the I-95,
Yep.
you were doing it.
There
You
was like
were
an
doing it.
I-60. Wasn't there an I-60?
There was I-60.
There was no
Oh,
screen, though.
That's
It
true.
was like the poor man's.
So
like,
that was like before the I-90. That's right. And then the I-730 came off. It's like, oh, you can let it fucking blink colors. You can let it have a
Dude.
song. I was like, it's made me think back, like how simple life
Yeah.
was with the next. Because I swear to God, I was thinking about it. I mean, now we got a podcast. I got to promote it on my iPhone.
Right.
You really can't not have an iPhone.
No.
I have all my banking.
No.
I have all my emails. Every fucking thing.
It's same as like social media. Like social media is like
It's like you're disconnected
it's
from
a
the world.
double-edged sword. Like
Yeah,
I fucking hate it.
I hate it.
I hate it so much, but at the same time, like things like this or things like music, like
It
I
has
can't
its pros and
promote.
cons.
I can't promote it.
Yeah.
You can't do it an old school approach anymore.
No, you
It's
can't.
gone.
You got to either adapt to the times or you got to say fuck it and just
And just
You know
Go
what?
into the woods and fucking
Fucking put
build
some
a
sticks
fire
together and call it a
Tom
day.
Hanks in Castaway and say, fuck it.
Dude, but I was watching Aziz Ansari's stand-up on Netflix. He has a new stand-up on Netflix.
Yeah.
And he's he's all woke and shit now, but he whipped out his flip phone and he was like, I have a flip phone. Now, I don't know if he was just doing that for the stand-up.
For the effect,
It could be
yeah.
for the effect.
Yeah.
He was trying to reach a certain audience. But, like, he whipped out his flip phone, and I was like, what the fuck would life be like if I just completely got rid of my iPhone and had a flip phone? I don't even know.
Probably
I don't even
amazing.
know.
It's probably incredible.
It's probably fucking breathtaking, honestly.
If
It probably
anybody has a
probably
flip
is.
phone, like, especially
Let us know.
a younger generation, you still see some of like the baby boomers or even older, they still got their flip phone because, they don't maybe not need this, but to see a younger person with a flip phone, like, kudos to you.
That's a turn on.
Kudos
That's a
to
fucking
you.
turn on. If I was on Tinder and the bio of the girl was like, I have a flip phone, I'd be like, hello.
Dude, that's a strong person
That's
right
a
there.
strong person.
Dude, that's a strong person.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
Dude, that's
Bold move.
honestly, that's like stronger than quitting smoking cigarettes. Like,
I've gone through the days where I'm like, but the thing is, this is the thing. I like to use social media to make people laugh.
Right.
Once in a while, I'll post the funny political post just to shit on what's going on
Yeah.
right now. But like for the most part, I like to just be funny and show everybody what I am, and everybody who knows me is like, that's Mike.
it's an outlet. It's an outlet to
promote yourself.
Exactly.
And I get it.
Exactly.
I get it. But it is what it is.
So, it's one of those things, but I mean,
man.
dude, speaking of social media, you ever sell anything on Facebook Marketplace?
I did, actually. I sold 2 bar stools for my first apartment. I had bar stools, and I fucking made money on it. But it was from some girl from like Newburgh.
Yeah.
And it was like, I sold them for like $60 each.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, I'll meet you in the parking lot of Home Depot in Wappingers. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, am I going to get fucking jumped here?
Well,
Or like,
I'm not there. I mean,
yeah, and like
You're in public.
I pulled up and like I had the stools in the fucking bed of my I had a Jeep at the time, and like she was with her son who was like a big jack dude. And,
Yeah.
like, he wanted to make sure it went smooth. Meanwhile, I'm the one who's like concerned.
Yeah, right.
And like she's some poor old lady, and she was like, "Yeah, I like your stools. I wanted to buy them." I was like, "Here you go." I almost wanted to just give them to her for free.
yeah,
I
you
could
can
tell she
have
was
'em.
like, struggling. I was like, "Oh God, I don't even want to take your cash right now."
dude, seriously.
It's a weird concept.
it is a very weird like 9 out of the 10 people that I like come in contact with on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
You dropped your phone there.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie. See your device. You're so like.
See, look, I have
They
anxiety.
should be attached to like a
I
string.
have anxiety. I lost my phone.
Most of the people on there are just like weird.
They're weird people.
They're weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on there. I'm constantly looking for furniture and shit. But like,
I mean, we're
I'm one of the
fucking-
normals, and once in a while you connect with a normal.
Yeah.
Sometimes 9 times out of 10, you connect with a fucking lunatic who's just like giving you this runaround. It's like
Of why they need it.
it's like,
why,
can you meet me for this fucking toaster? Can you meet me like Saturday at like 11 p.m.? It's like, what, dude? It's a fucking toaster,
And like the fact that they couldn't just go to Walmart and get a toaster,
dude.
but they want to go.
I understand.
I
Some
get
people,
it. I get it.
They're strapped for cash, whatever it is.
I get it.
And the things in working condition,
Yeah.
especially the shit that you put on for free. I just want to get rid of it.
Oh, that's
it'll
where
probably end up in the ocean anyway. and
That's where
it'll
you
get-
meet the real gems.
It'll give us warmer summers if it ends up in the ocean. But you know what? Fuck it. I want to get rid of it. Somebody get some use
They're
of it.
doing you a favor.
It's gonna end up in a landfill. Why not have somebody get rid? Somebody use it.
Exactly.
Dude, the free shit people are fucking hawking. Like,
They wait for that shit.
dude. And then
I was getting responses instantly.
dude. So we were getting rid of this dining table
Yeah.
and chairs. It was nice. It was only a few years old, but it was like kind of cheap, like Bob's kind of shit. Like
Yeah.
not real wood. It was like getting banged up a
Right.
little bit, even after just a couple of years. But
Right.
whatever. So I put it up there for like $300. No hits. Lower it to like 150. Couple hits, but nobody. Everybody's flaky.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I got to get rid of this thing. I want it the fuck out of here. Somebody's gonna come pick it up. They're gonna move it without me.
Right.
Free. Come get it. Table and 4 chairs.
Take it or leave it.
This is a fucking deal. Let me tell you. Like, if I found this, I'd be like, holy shit. Like,
Right. Because you could find
Like,
some
I'm banging this. I'm banging you for
dude.
this. Like,
If you scroll through Marketplace, you could see some good shit.
dude, so this guy rolls up.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, he wasn't the one contacting me. Like, a relative was contacting me. There you go. Like, there's the weird situation. So my brother-in-law lives in your town. He's going to come pick it up. I'm like, this is fucking weird, but whatever. All right, I can handle myself.
Right.
So finally, I get in contact. She's like, here's his number. He wants to come, tomorrow. I said, all right, I'm around tomorrow. So he comes. He shows up in this busted ass fucking Ford Explorer.
I was gonna say Honda Civic.
No. He and I was almost like, is it gonna fit in there? I was like, I don't know, it might, but we'll figure it out.
Right.
Pulls up in this rusted ass fucking Ford Explorer. He gets out, and I greet him at the door. I hear him pull up, let alone see him, and I'm like, hey, what's up, man? Missing a tooth, like fucking go. Hey man, I was just trying to.
They gotta tell you the whole life story of why they need it.
Dude, I'm like, dude, it's a free fucking table. This should be a fucking 2-minute transaction.
Let's go. You need it. I want to sell it. Get the fuck out of here.
Here you go. Have a nice day. See ya.
No conversation needed.
So the guy comes with no help.
Right.
So I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I want to get rid of this thing. Let me fucking help this guy out to his car with it. So here we are carrying this table out of like our old fucking townhouse. We're just like pulling out. We get in this car. It just fucking fits. I'm like, thank God.
Right. Because imagine it didn't. What the fuck? What would he do?
Then there's 4 chairs with the backs. So we're squeezing them in. They fucking fit. So
Boom.
just as like he's about to close the tailgate, he goes, listen, man, I'm Italian. I'm from New Rochelle.
Like, why is that relevant?
Like, that was his first thing. I'm Italian. I'm from New Rochelle. He's
that sounded like New Rochelle.
Dude, I'm Italian with his missing tooth. He's got like this like.
I got a Johnny's Pizzeria.
Dude, he was dressed like Joe Pesci in Home Alone, like with the long pea coat and like the hat.
He's like fricka. You got a marketplace, fricka.
Hey, Mav. No, so he's like, I'm Italian. I know you had this for free, but I can't. Let me at least give you something. Let me give you like $20. And I go, I mean, it's fine. He goes, nah, take. So he pulls out a fucking 20, hands it to me like out in my driveway, and then he goes.
Oh, you had him come to your house?
He came to the house and picked it up.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it was a table. Like, I'm not gonna bring it to him.
Right. See, I'm more scared. I would be like, you want to meet in public?
Fuck it. It was like, it was 11 in the morning. I lived in like, at the time, it was a townhouse complex. There's like a million neighbors outside.
Right.
So he gives me the 20, and then we go around to his passenger side. He goes, hey, let me ask you, are you a Yankee fan? I go, yeah, actually I am. Meanwhile, I thought this guy was gonna like be like, I got like season tickets, like here, if you ever want tickets or something, like call me. Like I'm like, oh, maybe this is like a hookup.
He's gonna offer me something.
I'm like, this might be a fucking hookup. And then he goes, so here, hold on. So he out of the passenger seat of his car pulls out a bat.
Okay.
And he starts beating the shit. No, I'm just kidding. No.
I was like, wait, what?
No, so it's a fucking baseball bat that they give away at like bat
day.
Like
the small bats.
He goes. No, it was a normal sized bat, but it was real light.
Right,
it wasn't like real.
I got something you might like.
He goes. Yeah, they gave this away at bat day. I got to give you something. Like, I'm Italian. So basically, he gave me $20 and a bat that was like given to like.
That's a deal.
Given to like 10,000 other fans back in 2014. This guy was probably driving around as protection.
And that was like, definitely his carjacking bat.
Like, what the fuck can I give this guy?
So that was his carjacking bat.
Dude, that was and he gave it to me. So what did I fucking do? I drove down to the dumpsters in the complex and I threw it right the fuck out. Like, what am I gonna do with your bat?
You didn't keep that bat?
Dude, why would I keep the bat?
Oh, you still have it? Oh,
no, dude, it's just more junk. I'm trying to declutter my life, and this guy's giving me more clutter. I'm trying to get rid of a fucking table and chairs, and now you're giving me more just useless junk that I have no need for. Like, yeah, I'll take the 20. Sure, I'll put fucking gas in my car, but like, I don't want your fucking bat.
Like, do you know the concept of marketplace? I'm trying to get rid of shit, man.
Dude, you get the especially with the free shit, you get the weirdest fucking
weird
people. But I mean, whatever. Everything that I needed to sell was gone, and it might be a little while before I do it again.
Well, that's like that. What's that site where you can get rid of clothes? It's my ex-girlfriend used to have
Poshmark.
Yeah, and you can like sell your old clothes.
It's like eBay for clothes.
It's like a fucking flea market, but you're getting your clothes.
Right.
And it's like marketplace. And I was thinking back then, I'm like thinking back to all the clothes I had in the 90s. I'm like, imagine if you had all those clothes and you could sell those.
Ice?
I think, you know what? I'm a fucking alcohol.
We're drinking. If anybody's listening, we're drinking.
We're drinking.
If you're
hard.
watching, you can clearly see us sipping every 2
We're
seconds.
sipping every 2 seconds.
but,
It's
yeah.
Friday. I had a fucking rough week. I could drink this without ice.
Come
But you
on.
know what?
Throw
Bloop,
a
bloop.
few cubes
Yeah,
in there.
there we go. Let me be a
There you
human.
Go.
Not be a degenerate.
Come on.
DJ Degenerate.
Goes down a little easier. DJ Degenerate.
DJ Dirty Diapers on the ones and twos, shitting and pissing on the ones and twos. Actually, I think DJ Dirty Diapers is spinning at the Duchess Mall next weekend. When I open up a club, it's going to be DJ Dirty Diapers on the ones and twos coming through. Come on.
At the Duchess Mall. At the service merchandise. Remember service merchandise?
Service fucking merchandise, dude. Are you kidding me?
Dude.
I would beg my mom every week. I'm like, Mom, the new fucking Ninja Turtle came out. We gotta go. Because service merchandise had those toys that KB didn't have.
Yeah, remember
KB?
in the Duchess Mall.
KB didn't have those toys. Service merchandise was like he was like the guy in the alley. He was like, yo, you need that Ninja Turtle, man? I got it.
He's like, yo, I can tell we're going out of business in the next like 5 years. Like, come on.
He's like, yo, I know KB's putting us on merchandise. He's putting it out of business. Come through the service merchandise. I got you.
At that time, it's like, yo, dude, the fucking internet is booming.
Yo,
like, we gotta get the
I
fuck
got
out of here.
Donatello for $2, man. I got Donatello. I got Leo. I got Leo.
Dude, with all the attachments and shit.
He's like, all right, man, I'll throw in a Splinter for free. But yeah, no, I was like thinking about like the '90s clothes, man. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. So I went to Catholic school, and I went into Van Wyck when I was 6th grade. I went to Catholic school 1st through 5th, and I just like went into, because I was dressing in the same uniform every day. So like I get into Catholic school and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta like join in the trends. So I was like, either be a ghetto guy, either be a preppy with the fucking collar pop from Abercrombie, or be a fucking guy from Hot Topic. So I literally
You had like three options.
I had 3 options. So I went to the guy in Hot Topic and I just fucking chose red UFO pants. I don't know if everybody remembers UFO pants. I wore these UFO
like
pants.
garbage bags.
They were fucking huge balloon, like the pants Kenny Fisher wore and Can't Hardly Wait.
Yeah.
They were the balloon pants.
about to become a
Yo, and I remember I hid them from my mom because she was such an old school Italian. And I was going in the bus, right? And I actually changed my pants in the driveway so she didn't see me leaving for the bus. Now, I was waiting for the bus at the end of the driveway.
Dude, you're in the driveway like
I'm in well,
you could probably wear those over your normal clothes.
Yeah, well, it was a smart thing to do. But what I did, I changed my regular pants
Down to your fucking like briefs. Like,
yeah, and I changed in the woods, and I fucking wore my UFO pants at the bus stop. And now my mom, the loud Italian she was, the bus is coming. She goes, I put my UFO pants. She goes, Michael, take those fucking pants off. What are you doing? And as she's saying that, the bus is coming by, and I'm like waving at her. I'm like, and I hopped on the bus.
See you at 2 o'clock,
I hopped on the bus with the UFO pants. I'm sitting in my bus seat, and I'm like, my mom's going to kill me when I get home. And I had 8 hours of stress the whole day. The whole day, I was just like, my mom's going to kill me. She's going to kill me. I wore those UFO pants that she doesn't like, and it's going to be fucking shit show when I get home.
Oh, my God.
But
dude, I remember those.
Those were crazy.
They were like the fucking craze. Remember Jenko jeans?
Jenko jeans. What, I had the Paco jeans with the fucking
Paco.
gold patch
Yeah,
on the back.
they always had the patch on the
patch on the back.
The patch on the packet. The patch on the pocket. Patch on the pocket. Pocket on the package.
Rather than yellow that.
Yeah, dude, the fucking trends, man. Yo, the baggy jeans are coming back, though.
They're coming back, man.
They're coming back.
I like it.
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm a skinny guy. I've been wearing skinny jeans for like 15 years.
That's the thing. Skinny jeans kind of made me look like I'm like fit and like I'm healthy. But like when I wear baggy shit, I'm like, this guy looks like he's been doing meth for like 2 weeks.
Dude, me too. Yo, that's how I
But
look.
like now it's like trendy to wear like baggy shit.
Yeah.
Like these.
Yeah, it's like an
sleeves.
oversized T-shirt.
Like I used to wear like Ed Hardy shirts. That fucking like cupped my.
Yeah, no,
little
I can't do
fucking-
that.
But now I'm wearing like baggy shit.
I need something in between. Like it's like a little loose, but it's not like I don't look like I'm wearing my dad's clothes. I don't look like I'm like sick.
And then
You
I
know what
also
mean?
go back to the fact that I'm 34 and I'm still following trends.
Yeah.
I just love fashion.
Yeah.
I love fashion.
I also don't want to be that guy who's like wearing skinny jeans at like 40 when like
right.
when like skinny jeans are out. It's
Right.
like, dude, that guy's still living in the fucking 80s. Look at him. It's like, dude, that guy's still living in like the 2010s.
It's like I'm Billy Madison when he shows up with the jean jacket.
Exactly. No, I don't want to be that guy. So like,
I am that guy already.
I'm gonna have to jump ship eventually, but like I don't know when because like,
I don't know
see
what
the trends changing.
I don't know what age it is where you just decide you got to wear bootcut jeans, New Balance, and just say fuck it?
Dude, I can't.
I don't know.
I couldn't.
'Cause
I couldn't look down
You've
and
been into fashion too, man. We're stylish guys.
Yeah, but
I don't think it's something that's ever gonna go away. I think I'm gonna be 60 years old, and whatever the fucking trend is, I'm gonna be fucking doing it at 60 years old.
Well, you know what? That's what it is.
If it comes back to faux hawks, I'll be a 60-year-old with a faux hawk.
Hey, you know what? If it makes you happy, that's what it is.
That's it.
I mean, you're gonna get judged, but hey, what are you?
Dude, I got judged my whole life with my outfits. I would like some of my friends. They would like judge. I remember like when joggers were like became a thing.
Oh yeah.
I like wore joggers out. My friends are like, my friend Jeff Maloney, if he's listening, he's like, Dad, what are you?
Jeffy.
He's like, what are you wearing that, Dad? You fucking got fucking joggers. He's like, they're like cuffing your ankles, bro. And then like a couple of months later, everyone's wearing them. And shit. I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah. Hey, they're comfortable. Go fuck yourself. Hey,
yeah,
man. Hey,
no. You
know?
What do you got? No, I got
What?
some nice skills there.
Yeah, dude. There you go. That thing's melting
Boom.
hard, huh?
That's it, man. The fucking tequila makes it go down.
Tequila.
That's it, man.
Yeah, man.
But yo, and also, so I don't know. You were in
slurping here.
You were in a couple of relationships when you were younger, right?
Yeah, of course. Who wasn't?
I mean, I was too, but I think I bounced around a little bit more. I was a relationship guy, and I still am. I love, I'm actually kind of talking to someone right now, I'll let her give a little shout out, I'm not gonna, but, so when
wait, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, it's all right.
But that night, we're at the fucking bar, and you're there with your phone, and you're like, yo, check out so and so, and you just show me a picture, normal picture. It wasn't nudie.
Big booty.
No, it was a normal picture of a normal girl out at night. Nothing crazy, and I swear to God, that's what the picture you showed me.
He's lying.
and I looked at it, and I just went. It was silent. And I just looked at it, and I went, "Yep."
I was like, Dan, look at the girl I'm talking to. You're like, yep.
Mike goes, dude, that response.
You're like,
I can't
yep.
even.
Can't even look at it.
It was like a soft like, yep.
Yep.
But anyway, you were saying. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
I hope I didn't like.
No, that's hysterical though. But, no, so I was thinking back to like when I was dating when I was younger, and like I was broke. Like I was fucking broke. I mean, I'm doing okay right now. I'm not fucking balling. Yeah. Like I'm not in crypto and fucking stocks. But like I could pay my rent. I could afford a fucking tank of gas.
Yeah, right.
But like when I was younger, I was broke. So like you have to go on dates. And you'd have to like, all right, if you take a girl out, you're going to spend probably about $200. And like, there was this one night I went to Double O. Remember Double O?
Yeah, it's still around.
It's still there, yeah, right? And I went on a date with this girl, and I literally had like $140 in my checking account, right? $140 in my checking account.
Holy shit.
And we're at Double O, so I'm like, fuck, I'm just praying she only wants to eat appetizers.
You're like, can I get a club soda?
And like in my head, I'm like, I'm like this cocky, confident guy. I'm like, yeah, whatever you want, you can get the steak.
Throw it on, Dave.
Throw it in. Whatever you want. So like the waitress comes by, she's like reading the fucking, drink specials, the wine specials. I'm like, and she's like into it. She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
So like, I'm adding up everything in the meal. I'm not even listening to. I can't even enjoy.
You're like Dave Chappelle in Half-Baked.
Yeah, exactly. I can't even enjoy the date because I'm just bugging out. I'm sweating. My asshole was puckered up to a decimal point. It was fucking puckered up. I'm sitting there like this. I'm like this the whole time. I'm like, oh yeah. So where'd you go to school? I'm like, oh, you just ordered calamari. That's gonna be fucking $30. So I'm like adding up everything. And now I realize I have $104 in my checking. Because I knew what I had. I was fucking broke. And I go to the bathroom. So like the bill comes. It's like. Actually no, the bill didn't come yet. We're just ordering still. I go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. I call fucking my Chase Bank. I'm like, to check my account. This is like before iPhones and shit. I'm like, it's like, you have $120. I'm like, oh my God, I thought I had 140. Oh my God. I'm thinking I'm 140. I'm good. And it was not. It was 120. So now I'm like, I got to go even lower. I hope she doesn't want anything else. And like, thank God the bill was like $90. I like just fucking made it. I just made
tip?
it.
Like you were
that waitress got fucked. She got fucked. I think I gave her like $10 on like a fucking.
You gave her 10%.
Yeah, and then I was like, after I was like, did you have a good time? Yeah, okay. And in my head, I'm like, I got home, I was like, oh, in my mom's basement. I'm like, I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
You're like, hey, I got in your
it's
head. You're
just-
like, I got $10 left. You're like, hey, you want to go to a movie?
But like, girls don't understand. Like, I'm sorry, girls listening. Like, we gotta pay for shit on the first date. You
Yeah.
know, like we're not gonna fucking ask
Oh,
you.
yeah.
You know, maybe now 2022, you'd be like, hey, you want to fucking
wanna
split
go
the
Dutch?
bill? You want to split the bill? But back then, you couldn't.
split.
Yeah, you couldn't do that. So it was a stressful. I couldn't even enjoy dating. I couldn't even enjoy dating when you're dating broke. You can't even enjoy it.
Dude, I mean, it's rough. Like,
It was fucking stressful. It was pretty fucking stressful. But now at least I have hundreds of dollars in the bank, so I'm good.
Dude, spending money is just like, especially on like pointless shit. Like,
Dude, I spent $100 before I wake up.
dude, it's insane. It's insane.
I owe HBO Max. I owe Netflix.
Every morning I wake up, I have a fucking email
Yeah.
that says like, this bill has been paid. Because
Yeah.
I got a lot of shit on auto pay.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. In the middle of the night, they fucking
They
banged me.
bang you.
Banged me while I fucking slept.
You know what's funny too is that they take it so quick, but when you are waiting for money to get deposited, it takes what 2 to 3 business days.
They're like 3 to 5 business
Yeah,
days
they
until
can-
it's back on your account.
They can take it quick, but they
like,
can fucking it's
Why? Who's processing these things? I could Venmo somebody in like in a fucking nanosecond.
It's all fucked.
Where's this transaction coming from? The fucking moon? like, what are you sending fucking money from the moon? Like, what is Neil Armstrong up there like fucking writing checks? Like, what is this? Like, come on.
Listen, nowadays, man.
Dude, there's a Tesla that drives itself.
Nowadays, if I was gonna go date, nowadays I would take a girl to the fucking mobile and be like, "Fill up, baby.
Fill them up.
Fill that up. You want premium? Premium?
You want a couple Slim Jims from the deli mart inside? Yeah, go knock yourself out, sweetheart.
Whatever you gotta do."
Yeah.
And it was just tough. It was tough dating being broke, man. And like now, obviously, this is when I'm like 21 and like I was working at Hannaford's. I
Yeah.
was fucking making $400 a week, and I had my own apartment.
Right.
Like it's like making $400 a week and having an apartment back then. It was fucking tough. It
Dude,
was
now
rough.
that I live over here, I live close to Hannaford.
Yeah.
So like Hannaford's technically like my local supermarket, which
Prices suck.
I don't really go there, but I went there last night because it was close. We were just gonna
Convenient.
we were gonna make tacos last night. I just needed like the basic essentials to make like Tex-Mex tacos, whatever.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm
Why wasn't I invited, bro? Thanks, bro.
Anytime.
I wish I could have had tacos.
I wish I could do that. Anytime, bro. Any fucking time. Just call me, man. No, so I go over there and I'm walking up and down the aisles. I'm like, where the fuck is this? I can't find shit because I'm so used to like either Adams or
knowing your
ShopRite.
aisles.
Yeah, yo.
When you don't know the aisles,
Dude.
you're like a
And
fucking lost kid at Chuck E. Cheese.
I was like, wait, Mike used to work here. Mike used to manage this fucking place.
Could have called me. I would have been like, dude, you want rock salt? Fucking aisle 9.
Dude, I was like, dude, where do I buy taco shells? I was like, dude, fucking Mike would know. And I thought about it. I was like, holy shit, like.
Although they probably change the aisles all the time.
Oh, I'm sure. Why do they do that? They try to fuck you?
I don't know. I think
Dude, I couldn't
I
find
think
a-
it's just to fuck with the customers.
I couldn't find ice cream.
Oh God.
Dude, ice cream is usually on the
15, if I can remember correctly.
I don't even know. I was so fucking pissed off. I was like, what? There's no fucking ice cream in this place. And then finally,
We don't sell that.
it's where the frozen vegetables normally are in a
It's
supermarket.
an odd place.
So like the outskirt would be the ice cream.
Right. It's by the beer, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
The beer has its like own like mecca.
Yeah, it doesn't make
It's
any
like
sense.
it's like draft beer.
Yeah.
It's like you're Hannaford. You're not selling like this craft like
Now beer's in
beer.
the metaverse now of Hannaford's.
Yeah, that these boot wearing long beard fucking hipsters are gonna be fucking like, let's go to Hannaford, man. They got a great craft beer selection. Yeah, they got great double IPAs. It's like, dude, it's fucking Hannaford. I'm gonna go to the beer distributor before I go to fucking Hannaford. If I want a case of Bud Light or White Claw, yeah, all right. Yeah, it's easy. It's convenient. Hannaford, I'm not coming to your fucking store for
It's confusing.
good beer. Like,
It's confusing,
I'm
man.
really not.
Speaking of IPAs, do you like IPAs?
I've been on an IPA kick lately.
Have you?
I've had the past couple days. I've had a couple IPAs.
Do you feel okay the next day?
Well, I'm not really getting like sauced off them. So like, but
I
no, when you get like
fucking hate them.
when you get banged up off them, they.
I
Fucking,
feel like
they're
it's
rough.
drinking a glass of vomit. And like when I go out with my brother and like his friend Kevin, they look at the IPA menu like they're looking at a fucking like specials at Italian. I'm like, it's a beer.
Yeah.
And like I know some people who are like, oh, I like the sours, I like the juice bombs. I'm like,
yeah.
I just can't. I tried it.
Yeah.
I can't get into it. I don't.
I haven't had
understand.
an IPA in months, maybe even a year, and I was just like, you know what?
And like I get it.
I normally just get like a Corona or a Heineken. It's
Yeah.
easy to like put back. Modelo. Like,
And it's probably because I'm a hard drinker. I like
yeah.
tequila, I like scotch.
I like liquor, man.
But like beer, when it comes to beer,
I like liquor.
I'm just like, give me a Corona and a fucking lime, and I'm okay.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Beer, I'm pretty easy, but like liquor, I'm like, I have my preference of vodka, gin, bourbon.
Kettle
I'm
One.
like a snob. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you don't have Hendrick's gin? I'll just take a Kettle One vodka then.
What about Bombay? You
yeah.
like Bombay?
Not really.
Yeah.
No, for gin, I'm
So
Hendrick's.
I drank Bombay. Actually,
Speaking of that, I'm gonna pour myself another.
Light it up, baby. It's Friday night. Anybody listening?
Drink it up.
Drink it up. We're gonna rename this podcast called fucking AA. AA, my cousin and me. No, but I don't know. I can't get into the IPA. There's some that I don't mind, but most of them I just can't get into.
Some are
man.
very like
I can't do it.
real.
And I get seriously hungover from them. I'm fucking shot the next day off two.
Oh yeah. No. The percentage of alcohol is
Because
like,
the hops, man, the hops really gets to you, you know.
they say they
The
use
hops
more
gets
hops, like in
more
Superbad.
hops to it.
Fucking McLovin, dude.
He's like, oh my god, it's in.
It's in. He's like, it's 4:30.
Dude, what happened?
What?
What happened to him? He was great in that fucking movie. What happened?
He was great in Role Models. Remember Role Models?
Yeah.
That whole layer.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about that
Last
on
week,
episode 1.
Yeah.
Dude,
He was good though at that.
dude, he's like, do you want Coca-Cola? He's like, I like the idea of it more than I actually like it. It's like, what does that even fucking mean? Dude,
It's almost like he was kind of McLovin in that role, like in a
dude,
way.
when they do that whole layer thing with the fucking like medieval times, like role playing,
Dude.
unbelievable.
I remember this one night, actually, I went out in White Plains a long time ago, and that was when that movie came out.
Yeah.
And we were leaving.
That was like 07, 08.
Yeah, and I was leaving the bar, and there was a tree, and I climbed the tree, and I was sitting in it. And remember the kid? He goes,
Yo.
"The battle begins!" And I went up in the tree, and I did that to my friend Mike. He fucking lost it. He was laying on the pavement
Yo.
on Mamaroneck
Dude.
Avenue. He was dying
I
laughing.
love the one guy in the corner. Like they
He's
flash
like casting spells.
casting spells. That's all he's doing. Like,
Dude, there's people who do that shit.
No, I know.
This guy I know, Joe, who he's probably still working for AMP. Actually, it's Acme now.
oh yeah.
He would tell me, he's like, yeah, we reenact medieval times on the weekends. And I'm like, so like, what do you guys do? He's like, oh, we go to a park. We got fucking people who come. I was like, wow.
Dude, they
Sounds
play.
kind of awesome. To be
It
honest.
sounds great.
It sounds pretty awesome.
Dude, I mean, if I was
Sounds
like,
sounds fucking pretty refreshing.
you know,
to me.
it sounds like something though. Like when you're 8, you're like, yo, tomorrow, guys, we're gonna fucking like do this like big medieval thing. And, like you wake up, summer vacation, you go out, you start fucking playing like in your street, whatever. It's like,
Dude, it's
but
the
like
best.
like when grown people. I mean, I'm not shitting on anybody that
No,
does anything.
no.
I'm into shit that like people wouldn't be into, but
Right.
it's just like a funny concept.
Yeah.
Seeing adults do something that like a kid does.
Exactly. And it's like, speaking of summer vacation, did you go to summer camp?
I went to like day camp for like 1 year. My sister was the counselor, so like my mom was like, "Take your brother, like, get him the fuck out of here." I was in like 6th grade. Like it was just like it was something to do. A lot of
Right.
friends were there, so it was
Right.
cool, you know.
Yeah, no. So I went to the rec in Hopewell, summer camp.
Yeah.
Actually, this is when Berto lived across the street. Chris
Yeah.
Bertolini, shout out.
Berto, what up, man?
He, you know, we would go together in carpool. Our moms would go together, and you know, it was like we'd get there and it'd be like, you know, some kids could play knock hockey, some kids could play capture the flag, some kids could do this. But I remember at one point, it was like if you're 13, you get to leave for lunch and
No
walk
shit.
to Nick's Pizza next door. Remember Nick's Pizza?
Yeah.
And like that was like the shit. Like if
Yeah.
you could do that. And then like we'd have field day trips and go to like see a movie. Like everyone, like the buses would come and pick us up. We'd go to see like fucking Baby's Day Out or like fucking Three Ninjas. You know,
Three
Rocky
Ninjas.
loves Emily. Rocky loves Emily. Tum Tum. Fucking Tum Tum. I'm about to make that my Instagram name. Tum Tum. Fucking for you.
Dude, Three Ninjas.
Three Ninjas.
Three Ninjas Kick Back.
Remember
Back.
that? What? Yeah, man. They don't fucking make them like they do.
No.
But
Dude.
like, yeah, no, like summer camp was the shit. It was from like 8 a.m. to like 4 p.m.
Yeah, it was all day.
It was all day. It was fucking great.
It was because your parents had to fucking work.
Yeah.
And
it was like, let's get them doing something.
Yeah.
But like, and that's the thing. That's when there was no phones, and like we just went there. We played kickball. We played capture the flag. You go play basketball. You could choose what you want to do. The announcer would like get on the table at 8 a.m. like, everybody wants to play capture the flag, and like we look at it like, oh, capture the flag.
Yeah.
Capture the flag. Like, and it's like, oh man, like that was so fucking fun.
Yeah.
I want to do that now as 34 years old.
Dude.
They'll probably be like, oh, who's this fucking pedophile?
Dude, if anybody wants to do a capture the flag, email us and we'll get up a big game.
Weekly capture the flag.
Dude.
Or kickball or dodgeball.
Anything.
Actually, remember when were you part of dodgeball behind Fishkill Bowling Alley?
I remember when that was like a thing. I never went.
Oh, it was the best.
Nah,
Actually, most kids weren't down. They would just come and hang out.
Yeah, behind Fishkill
Yeah, they would
Bowl.
just smoke pot. Like a smoke pot. Pot. I'm calling it pot. I'm fucking old.
You smoking the pot?
Yes, smoking pot.
Smoking the pot. Yo, last night I couldn't sleep. I couldn't fall asleep. So I fucking popped a weed gummy to fall asleep.
Where did you had a fucking weed gummy? Just
I don't take them often, but like once in a while I'm just like, yeah, you know
Dude,
what?
they hit you different than smoking weed, man.
They hit you different, but
they're great.
The chocolates are worse.
Oh, they're like stronger?
Beyond strong. So like for a while there, I was taking gummies, like, you know, a few times a week. Just have a couple drinks, half a gummy, sometimes a full gummy. Like you wait a half hour, 45 minutes to an hour. All of a sudden you're just like, oh yeah, I'm fucking high. But it's like, it's not like you're like,
right.
like holy shit. The chocolates will do that to you.
Right.
So I took me and Denise took. I started to throw you under the bus, Denise. She went out to Rhode Island. She got these fresh lobsters out there.
Yeah.
She came home with these. They were still alive when she brought them home in a fucking cooler.
Nice.
So we're home and we're just like, you know what? Let's make some dinner. Let's have a couple drinks. Let's watch a movie.
Yeah.
Let's fucking.
Sounds like a fucking magical night.
We're all out of gummies, but let's have a fucking. We have some of these chocolates.
Right.
So it comes in like squares, like 9 squares. They're like. They're
the
small.
potency's way different on the chocolate.
They're like an inch by an inch,
right?
Like small little squares.
Right.
And it says the milligram on the box, and I'm like, oh, compared to the gummies, I'm like, each square. I did the math. I'm like,
so this won't be as strong.
I'm like, no, you know what we can do? I was like, we each take a square and a half.
Right.
So I said, no, it's the same milligram as what we do with the gummy. We're fine. So we start cooking. Edibles, they usually take about 45 minutes.
I was going to say 45 minutes.
So you start feeling that like anxious feeling.
Right.
I get this anxious feeling in my chest. I'm like, whoo, yeah. Oh, here we go. It's like about to go over the roller coaster. It's like, yeah, okay. Ooh, I'm gonna get high. So I felt that after 10 minutes, and I went.
Oh, so it hit you quick.
I went. Oh, this can't be good.
I gotta go home.
We're making lobster mac and cheese. We're gonna watch fucking Liar Liar with Jim Carrey.
Oh,
great movie, by the way.
Great fucking movie. Great fucking movie.
And we made a couple drinks, so we're cooking it, and she's not saying much to me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying much to her. We're both kind of just keeping our distance.
Right, like
but we're
seeing how
together.
it's hitting each of you.
No, she probably didn't want to freak me out, and I didn't want to freak her out. So we get our bowls of
lobster
fresh,
mac and
homemade
cheese.
lobster mac and cheese. It was fucking.
Sounds so good right now.
Couldn't even enjoy
I'm
it.
fucking starving right now, Jesus.
Dude. We'll eat dinner after this.
Let's get some lobster mac and cheese after.
Yeah. So we sit down on the couch. I get Liar Liar going.
Yeah.
So we start eating, and I could feel it kicking in even harder. Now I'm level 2.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just eat.
A whole new world.
The shining days I never knew. So, dude, I'm like fucking like I was like Leo in Titanic. I was like in the edge of the boat, like. So.
I gotta piss. I can't.
Yo.
You go.
This episode's almost over. We'll close it soon. So, I'm fucking on the couch and I'm watching. I can't even enjoy Liar Liar.
Yeah.
So I'm done with my mac and cheese. She's done with hers, and we're both sitting on the couch, and we're not saying a fucking word to each other.
Dead silent.
Silent, and we're just.
Are you looking at each other?
I'm like, oh, maybe she's into the movie. I'm like, it's not fucking Shawshank Redemption. I'm like, it's Liar Liar. We could talk over this.
Are either of you guys even laughing?
Dude, so I'm like, now I'm level 3, and I'm like, just fucking breathe, dude.
Right.
You're fine. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die tonight.
Everything's gonna be alright.
I'm gonna die tonight. I'm gonna die. Like this is it. I should call everybody I know, and just say my farewells, because like this is it for me. So I see her, and I'm like, don't freak her out.
Right.
I'm like, because the worst thing to do is freak the other person you're with.
It's a chain reaction,
dude.
It's fucked.
So
fucked.
I'm sitting there on the couch, and I'm just like, be strong,
be cool.
And I was strong. I was fucking strong, dude. I was holding it together. I was like freaking out, but I'm like, you're good. If you die, you die. It's just what it is. It's fact of life, right? So all of a sudden, I see her just go. I see her lean forward and exhale, and I went, oh shit, it's over.
Oh.
I went, she is fucking high.
Oh,
she's higher than me. I went, and I looked over and I asked the question. I went, are you okay? She went, no.
And now that's making your high and I went intense.
I went, you're good. It's just good fucking bud, man. It's just fucking good bud, man. And she's like, I don't know. I was like, yeah, we took too much. I'm a fucking asshole. I did my math wrong. I failed math. Just so you know, I failed. Just so your listeners
you get all emotional. Like, you still love me, right?
Yeah. Just so the listeners know, I failed math, and here I am doing like, wait, X amount of milligrams and gummies. Oh, we're good. Take them 1.5.
You're doing the fucking Pythagorean theorem in your head.
Long story short, we come down. We ruined our night. We couldn't enjoy our lobster mac and cheese. Couldn't enjoy the movie. We finally went up to bed like 4 hours later.
Yeah.
I was like just getting up and getting water, and she told me afterwards, she's like, how is he getting up right now? And I don't know how I was. I was just like, I was just being strong about it, like trying not to freak her out.
You had to be like the strong one.
Yo, I would go into the kitchen, get bottles of water, and I was like this. I was like, and then I would like compose myself, and I'd go back and be like, here, drink this, and I was like, dude, I was talking myself down.
And
so we talked.
I have anxiety right now. I have anxiety.
We talked to somebody who normally takes those same chocolates,
right?
Who takes them on the regular?
Would you eat this many? Man?
Who's a professional?
Yeah.
And we told him the story, and he goes, wait, how much did you take? I said, we took 1.5 squares each. He went, I usually take half a square.
Oh, my God.
Half a square. Dude, I took 3 times the amount this motherfucker takes, and he fucking trips balls or hangs.
So there isn't, like, instructions on this shit of, like, how much you should fucking take?
They don't
Because I've taken the gummies, and the gummies just make me giggle.
They give you they give you the milligram for the entire bag.
Oh, okay.
It's almost like,
not like
they don't give you the serving size.
All right.
It's like in a hole, so it's like,
and
fuck, man.
This is why I smoked so much weed in high school. And the number one reason I stopped smoking weed is because I stopped becoming me when I would smoke weed. Yeah. I would literally just sit there in the corner.
That's how I get.
I would sit there in the corner, and, there'd be girls hanging out, and I would just sit there, and, like, of course, it was, like, funny. We'd be smoking shotties and this and hitting the bong. And then, like, 10 minutes into it, I'm like, am I being weird? Am I being weird? Yo. I'm like thinking about shit. I'm like, oh, my mom's gonna be mad at me. Like, wait, this Kayla thing, I'm cute. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like thinking about everything in my head. That's like the worst.
Dude, I'm with you. It must be genetic.
It's genetic.
Definitely.
We got this fucking genetic Italian gene, man.
Dude, this OCD, like neat freak gene where the weed hits fucking hard.
So I'm gonna tell a quick story. Yeah. And it's actually my brother's story. So Nick, shout out to you. This is his
Nick.
story.
Oh, I think I've heard this.
Yeah, this is fucking, and it had me dying because I was actually in the garage when they were doing it, but he was So we're at my parents' house, and it was me, my brother, and my sister. We're smoking weed. There's a bunch of people at the house. My parents are away, and there's some like drug dealers there, like, big shots. I'm like 13 at the time. They're all, and they're smoking weed and like passing around the blunts in the garage, and like Nick hasn't. These are Nick's boys. And, right.
Nick
hasn't said anything.
And at that age, they're like late teens,
right?
Early 20s,
like 17.
So they're acting real fucking
cool. Like, and I'm just like the young kid. Like, oh, I'm
like if you did that now, it'd be all right.
It'd be all right.
Yeah.
But like they're trying to impress these kids. Like, so like fucking smoking weed, and like Nick doesn't say anything for like probably like 45 minutes, right? And there's this one drug dealer who Nick didn't know.
Yeah.
and the weed's getting passed around, and Nick doesn't talk to this guy the whole night. He doesn't say anything. And mind you, he didn't speak for 45 minutes, right?
Right.
So then the drug dealer goes over to Nick. He's like, yo, you want some more? And my brother thought this was a good social interaction. He goes, yo, so you deal drugs? The drug dealer looked at him. He's like, what, man? He's like, what'd you say? He's like, you deal drugs, right? Like, he probably looked at my brother like, are you a fucking narc, dude? And like the way he tells it, I was dying because I'm a young kid watching it. And, like the way he told it, it made so much sense because like you're in your head when you're that quiet and you just blurt out the most totally wrong thing you're supposed to say.
You're like, hey man, are you like fucking?
And like the kid he's trying to impress is like, who's the fuck is this guy asking me if I deal drugs in your fucking garage?
Dude.
Like that was his social way of connecting to him.
That's incredible. Nick tells a story, dude.
Oh, he tells a story.
Yo,
when he flies in, I told him, I was like, he's got to be a guest.
He's got to come on because he's got a good story. We got to remember when he got lost in the woods, but we won't go into it. We won't go into it. We're gonna save it for you, Nicky.
I got some stories for you, Nicky boy.
Nick, if you're listening, you're gonna tell that story here next time. Yeah, but.
And that's why I can only just drink. Like when I'm drinking and like now there's like weed pens and like, you know, I'll take a hit, but like I could be completely hammered, and if I take a hit, I'm high.
Oh yeah,
it completely negates me being hammered. I could have just took 10 shots of fucking tequila.
No,
and now if I took one hit, I'm fucking high.
No, I
that's
can't.
It.
Especially if I'm home, it's one thing, but if I go out to a bar, I can't do it in public.
No, I can't
because I become like this. Weird. I become this quiet. Like hermit.
And everybody who knows us knows we're social.
Yeah.
So if they know we're being quiet, they're gonna be like, "Yo, what's up? You okay, man?"
Yeah.
And I'm like,
what?
No, I'm okay, man. I'm okay.
Dude, and my eyes get red.
They get bloodshot.
Red. Like in Pineapple Express.
Like red as the devil's dick.
I saw two boys walk around the corner with their eyes as red as the devil's dick. It's like, yo, that's me, dude. Dude, whoa.
Whoever wrote that line is so fucking.
Checking to the Daisy. Checking to
Garage League.
Fucking Seth Rogen.
Pineapple Express. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what's wrong with you, but
dude,
so underrated movie.
You're missing out.
Amazing.
I can't believe you've never seen Men in Black.
I know, man.
Like that's more surprising than Bad Boys 2, because it's Bad Boys 2.
You know what's terrible? I think I lied and probably told people I saw it just to fit in. I think I did. I think I had to be that guy.
Dude, we're going to watch fucking Men in Black.
Men in Black.
Dude, it's great.
I know it is.
Did you ever see the other ones or no?
No.
Oh. I mean, they're not that good.
So wait, there's 3.
There's 3. The third one was actually pretty cool. The second one I thought was
just
always
like,
it was a reach.
To see them. It's like you with Bad Boys too. Like you just never. I knew they were great.
Never got around to seeing it.
And it's like I've never seen. Dun dun dun. We're gonna lose followers. Never seen Game of Thrones.
Oh, me neither.
Never seen
me neither. No Game of Thrones.
I gotta be honest with you, everybody. We're probably gonna lose listeners over this, but I don't.
All
I'm
right.
not into that.
See you later.
I'm not into that wizardry shit. I don't.
Yeah. Casting spells.
I don't know. I watched like 2 episodes and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't. I need to see a series that's like, you know, based on real shit.
It could be
happen.
real. Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I'm into.
Yeah, same.
I'm just not. Lord of the Rings.
Same.
I was never into Lord of the Rings.
Same.
I was never into I was never into Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yo, look at this stink bug walking on the mic stand here.
Look at him. He's like, looking. You guys,
dude.
He's
this
like,
guy.
He's the definition of my life,
dude.
Right
this
now.
guy has. Yo, seriously.
He's like you had a bad week. I'm about to shit all over your podcast right now.
I've been hearing him.
Look at him.
He's been buzzing around for weeks.
Look, he likes that.
Here.
He likes that vitamin D light you got there.
Yeah, he does.
Look at that. Look at him. He's creeping. You can't touch him though. He's gonna smell like shit. This whole
I know, dude. He's been buzzing around this. What's he eating? Like, what's he doing?
Dude, he's fucking. Yo, we'll have him as a guest for episode.
Dude,
3.
this motherfucker's freeloading, man. Dude, he's like sleeping on my couch
I'm
back
like, dude,
here.
did you promote this shit all week? What's going on, buddy?
Dude, he's like the guy on the couch and half baked. He's like, what's up, man? Just like fucking hanging out. Holy shit, look at him. We should name him. I think he's going to be here next week, too.
Probably will be.
There's a stink bug that's been in my attic for fucking weeks. I don't know how he's not dead.
I'm actually surprised. Aren't they only like out and about in the summertime? I never seen him in the wintertime.
I mean, I don't know.
Holy shit.
That's hilarious, though. Like animals, it's like isn't
what-
he
it's like
only,
what- it's
isn't he only around in the spring? It's like, I don't know. He's living. What do they close their eyes and they're just like they just like disappear for a couple months? Like, he's still alive.
He's very active though. He's climbing on the fucking
dude. He's like exercise.
Look at him. He's like fucking doing his ones and twos over there.
Holy shit! If we only had fucking video of this guy, he's like behind the camera right now. Like, holy shit, yo, dude, he's like feeling out his like, he's like feeling the thing out.
Jesus Christ! It reminds me of when I had hermit crabs.
Dude.
When I was, you ever have a hermit crab when you were a kid? I had fucking hermit crabs.
In school.
They didn't do anything.
Yo,
what is the point of having a hermit crab?
Yo, I looked at you for a second because I was like, I thought of it as like a fucking STD for a second. I was like, hermit crab? You're gonna talk about your hermit crabs?
Like, I had hermit crabs. I met this.
Have
girl.
You had hermit crabs?
I went to Vegas and I came back with hermit crabs.
I was like, I didn't have hermit crabs. Like, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, in kindergarten, it was this one girl. They were just... it was on the fucking story time.
She had DM me and be like, I can't believe you aired me out like that.
It was on the ABC carpet, whatever. What are you gonna do? The thing was full of crabs. The thing was full of crabs. What are you gonna do? Oh my god!
They didn't do shit. They just stuck in a tank and you just fucking. They're like the carnival prize you won.
Yeah, wouldn't exist.
It was either a hermit crab or a fucking goldfish that was gonna die in a week.
Wouldn't exist. That was it. Huh?
That was it, man.
Dude, I have a goldfish pond. It's like a koi fish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's frozen solid. And the previous owners, they said they don't feed them.
Dude.
They don't do shit. They said they bury. And that's it. They'll come back there's like 7 or 8 of them.
My sister and brother-in-law, when they moved into their house in LaGrange,
yeah,
the previous owners had a koi fish pond.
Yeah,
did nothing with it, dude. Now it's like fucking Nemo and Dora in there. Like he's got all these sick fish. It's fucking beautiful.
When we're done here, I'll show you. It's fucking sick.
Hell yeah, man!
It's sick.
That's awesome.
I gotta keep up with fish now.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
I bought a fucking house and like I gotta
things you gotta do now to be a homeowner.
I gotta put like a roof on. I gotta do this and that. I gotta take care of this, and then also gotta keep tabs on fucking 7 fish. Like what?
Like you don't have enough to deal with.
Exactly.
What was your oil bill? That's probably fucking.
I don't have oil. I got gas.
Gas.
Oh my god, was it through the roof?
That's why I'm not there yet. I just rent right now.
I called Central Hudson. I was like, yo, is this right?
Is this a mistake?
This must be a mistake.
Well, actually, February, you're probably good. It's been 50s all fucking month. So hopefully you'll be all right.
They were like, that was your estimated. I'm like, that's estimated.
Oh,
I don't even want to see the fucking actual reading.
I don't know. I'm 34. I don't know. Hopefully I'll be a homeowner by the time I'm maybe 36, but I'm gonna just rent for a little bit.
That's all right. Do you?
That's it.
When the right opportunity presents itself, you'll be aight.
I'll get there one day. I used to count change in my car just to make sure I could fucking eat lunch.
I mean, I still do that. I go to the McDonald's drive-thru. I'm like, I got the change. I'm like an old lady. I'm like, oh wait, it's $5.82. I have the 82 cents. And the girl's like waiting. There's like people honking. They're like, "Come on!" It's
when I was
it's fast food. Like
when I was a manager for Hannaford's, I would get to the store hungover. I'd open the store and I'd have customers. Oh, it was all old ladies, and they'd fucking call me, and they'd be bitching about like a fucking coupon at 8 a.m. And I'm like, we'll just reimburse you. Okay, no problem. Come in here, get whatever you want.
There's tequila.
Yeah. And it just, fucking these old ladies. Actually, so speaking of old ladies, I was in Marshall's today.
Oh,
which is a fucking great store. I love them. It's either hit or miss. I know you hate fucking.
That's
Marshall's.
A whole nother topic. We could talk for hours on TJ Maxx and all that shit.
You don't like them? No. Oh, I mean,
no. It's not that I don't. I'm like no. Stop.
Dad, go save yourself.
Stop! Don't move. Stop! Take the for sale sign off the house. Don't move. That's not what I meant. No.
I should have took a piss. I should have took a piss for record this episode.
Yo, I'm the same. We're gonna cut it short soon. But dude, I hate those stores.
You hate them.
It's consumerism. It's just at its best, at its finest.
But you gotta admit,
you're bringing like a little thing into your house. Like, it's like, look at this little ornament I bought. It's like, why? Where is that gonna go? Who's gonna put their fucking feet up on that? Not me.
But it's cheap. That's the thing.
That's
cheap.
the thing too, though. Like sometimes they're not. Like Denise is all about that shit, man.
I mean,
$70 little ottoman, and we return it.
I just moved into my new apartment. I moved up.
Well, you gotta buy shit.
So I moved up from Manhattan, and I'm in my new apartment now in New Windsor. And I was like, I gotta, decorate this place like it's mine, because the place I moved into, it's fully furnished. So I was like, let me decorate like it's mine.
Yeah.
So I was like, Home Goods, Friday night, here we go, all night. So I go to Home Goods. I spent like 2 hours in Home Goods, and I'm like, I needed a plant. You know when you need a nice plant? When you're looking for a plant.
Oh, a plant.
You need to fucking do your fucking...
Yeah, plant is great.
I'm literally, I can't stand up, right? But I'm like looking at the plant. I'm like, all right, it would look good here. I'm picking up the plant and placing it on the table. I'm like, that would look good in my corner right there. And then I grabbed another plant. I'm like mixing up all the plants. These poor people who work there, I totally fucked up their display. I was like, that's gonna look good. Yeah, no, that's higher. I need something with like eye view, And honestly, I wake up every day and I walk around my apartment with my cup of coffee and I do like the De Niro face. I look at the plant, I'm like, that's nice. It's a nice plant. That's how I know I'm getting fucking old. When you appreciate you, that's a good plant.
Oh, I do the same thing.
It's a good plant. I've got to water it. It's a fake plant. It's
fake.
It's a fake plant.
I do the same thing with a real plant that I brought back to life, which I'm very proud of. I'll save that story for another time because we have to piss harder.
I gotta take a piss. Casamigos is going through the fucking...
But hey, guys, thank you so much for joining us for episode 2. We'll see you next week.
Come back for episode 3.
Yeah, we'll be here next week.
We're gonna be having a guest soon, right? Not gonna name his name, but
no names.
No names, but we got some guests coming through for you guys soon.
Yeah, so we'll bring you some cool episodes, and thanks for joining, thanks for following.
Enjoy your week, and let's fucking go.
That's it. Follow us on Instagram, My Cousin and Me
podcast. My Instagram, John Anthony 12. Dennis Fab Music. Spotify, MySpace, Napster. Follow us on LinkedIn.
Wherever you get your podcast, you can find us.
Craigslist.
We're not gonna give you the spiel. Yeah, back page with all the fucking prostitutes.
Guys, enjoy your week. Have a good day, and let's fucking go.
We'll see you guys.
Drop that music.